Can you find two numbers, m and n, which satisfies these two equations at the same time? Welcome! In this video, I'll show you how to solve linear simultaneous equation using elimination method. In order to use this method, we first need to make decision as to which variable between m and n to eliminate from this equation. If you choose to eliminate n, then second step is to check that the coefficient of n are matching with one another. And in the third step, note the sign of the coefficient that you want to eliminate. If the signs are the same, then we subtract the equation. If the signs are different, then we add the equation in order to eliminate the unknown n. In this case, we are going to subtract the equation since the sign and the coefficients are the same on the variable n that we want to eliminate. Now you can start to subtract the equation in the column form like this or like this. It's entirely up to you how you want to set it up. However, this is my favorite way to do it. And subtracting 6m minus 4m gives 2m, and add plus n with minus plus n, which is the same as adding plus n with minus n, which gives you overall 0n, which is equivalent to eliminating the term n from the equation altogether. And we follow on to subtract the term in the right hand side of the equation to give 10. At this stage, we should only have one variable m, so the equation now can be solved using the balance method. We now divide both sides by 2 to give m equals to 5. In order to find the another variable n, we can now substitute the value of m into any one of these equations. And we can rearrange the equation by taking the numbers in the right hand side and change the sign to negative to make n the subject of the equation. Good thing about this equation is that we can check the answer by substituting the values of m and n back into the equation. Our value is correct for m and n as the left hand side of the equation is balanced with the right hand side of the equation. Similarly, we want to eliminate the variable w in this case. As they have the same coefficient but have different sign, we will add the equation together to give 7u equals to 28. Divide both sides by 7 to eliminate 7, which gives you then u equals to 4. Substitute the value of the u back into any one of these equations and rearrange the equation to make w the subject, and the equation is now fully solved. We can again check the answer is correct by substituting the value of u and w back into these equations. Don't forget that minus times plus is minus and minus times minus is plus. Now 2 divides 2 and they cancel each other out. Therefore, the left hand side of the equation is equal to the right hand side. Note that unknown variables in this example are not lined up together. First thing to do in this case is to reorganize them so that they do line up together. We will then eliminate y in this example as they have the same coefficient but different sign. We add the equation. 2x plus 3x gives you 5x. Plus and minus is then replaced with minus. So plus 3y and minus 3y cancel each other out, and 15 plus 0 is just 15 on the right hand side of the equation. Divide both sides by 5 to find x equals to 3. Now we are ready to substitute 3 back into one of these equations. In this case, we will use the top equation because it has no negative sign on them, so we'll reduce the chances of making the mistake in our calculation. Multiply 2 and 3 to give you plus 6 and bring the plus 6 to the right hand side of the equation. Change the sign to negative, subtract from 15 to give you 9 and divide by 3 to give y equals to 3. We can now check this by substituting the values of x and y back into the equation again. As the equations are now balanced, our solution therefore must be correct. It is a good practice, however, this doesn't need to be part of your solution. If you find this video useful for you, please click like. If you think someone else can benefit from it, please share. And if you want to hear from me again, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Be sure to try the exercises to test your knowledge. I'll see you in the next part.